Okay, then the clutter. So the effects of clutters have typically come in for little consideration by the preparers of annual reports. However, the phenomena is increasingly under discussion with the initiatives recently launched to combat with it. Now, so firstly, you might be wondering that what is mean by clutter. Okay, clutter invades your space and takes over your life. It makes you disorganized, stressed, makes you stressed, and you would say out of control as well. It parties and it can right. FRC Financial Reporting Committee of UK came in with the in the collaboration with the International Financial Reporting Standards. Also, the other bodies, now which bodies came in for this purpose? FRC Financial Reporting Committee of UK. Uh, Additionally, Institute of Chartered Accountants of Scotland. Okay, and ZICA, that is New Zealand Institute of Chartered Accountants, were they all commissioned by the IASB International Accounting Standard Board, okay, to make, and what was the purpose? To make cuts to disclosures within a certain group of IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standards, and to produce a report. Got it? So the clutters in annual reports is a big problem of securing relevant information and making it more difficult for users to find key points about the performance of the business and its prospect for long-term success. So, what are the main observation of the discussion paper published by the FRC? The main observations, okay, what are those? Number one, there is substantial scope for segregating standing data, either to segregate a separate section of the annual report, an appendix, or to the company website. Immaterial disclosure are unhelpful and should not be provided. The barriers to reducing clutter are mainly behavioral and there should be continued debate what materiality means with perspective of disclosure, so it is important for the efficient operation for the capital markets, that annual reports do not contain unnecessary information. However, it is equally important that useful information is present in a coherent way so that users can find that they are looking for and gain an understanding of the company business opportunities, risks, constraints, etc. Okay. So further, a significant cost, clutter is vast array of requirements by laws and regulations, and IFRSs, so you would say financial reporting standards. So and to play in cutting both by cutting requirements and imposing new requirements. Got it or not? I hope you got it. So the company may have to comply with listing rules, company law, international financial reporting standards, the corporate governance codes, and it has an overseas listing and local requirements such as those of the Securities and Exchange Commissions in the US. As major source of clutter is the fact that different parties require international bank in the UK have to disclose credit risk under IFRS 7. And And financial instrument disclosure, the Company Act's disclosures so far so good. Further, in this regard, materiality should be seen as now as a driving source for disclosures, because it is a main source which can decide either omission or misstatement could influence the decisions made by the users of the financial statements. It's a main source whether omission or misstatement could affect decisions of users of financial statements, right? So, and what is material judgmental and can vary from user to a problem that seems to checklist suggests it may need to be made without assessing whether disclosure is necessary in a complex particular in company's circumstances. So in this case, it is inherent that checklists that they include all possible disclosure could be material. Most users of these tools will be aware about it, right? Another issue is that changing users, you know, uh, changing users from origin to origin, you can say they would have different requirements. So that's another challenge. So IFRS requires disclosures of significant accounting policies. In other words, do not require disclosure of significant and material accounting policies in financial statement material only if they could individually or collectively influence the economic decisions. Right? So far, so good, and we are done with this as well. So see you in the next session.